Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and today I have an exciting new video for you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about the launch strategy we use that has generated us $75,000 in 2 days, that has generated us $130,000 in 24 hours, and has generated us $100,000 in 1 hour. So this will be a pretty cool video because I'm actually going to break down this launch strategy and when it would be applicable to your business, because it's not applicable to everyone, and also to how much you spend and all that's going to determine a lot of different things. So that being said, before we get started, make sure you hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And comment below, I'm curious, what is the biggest launch day you've ever done? So if you dropped a new product, how big that day was. Like I said, our biggest so far has been 130,000 or hundreds and I think it's like $2,000 in 1 hour. That was pretty big for us. So drop that below. I'm very curious of what you guys have experienced before. So that being said, let's dive into the video. So here is our launch strategy. You can screenshot this, save it, keep it on your computer, yada, 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 whatever you want to do. So who is this applicable for? So if you're just starting up an e-com business and you're product testing, so it's not for you unless you have a huge budget. I'm talking about $10, $15, $20,000, and you can spend a lot of time on building up a lot of hype around your product and then have your launch day when you open up the doors. But if you're just product testing, this is not for you. Typically, we implement this in brands on anywhere from, as little as $10K a month all the way up to multiple $100,000 to $1 million a month. Like, anyone can implement this. There's no like ceiling on how high you can go. This is pretty much a similar strategy as like a huge music festival do on a year-over-year basis. So anyway, so the problem with launches that a lot of people do right now is that they literally just send out an email, hey, new product added to the store, and it like flops. Like, why did it flop? Well, because with a launch, that big day in sales, it all comes down to the work prior, 10 to 14 days prior to that big event. So that's a big thing right there. You got to look at it again. Like, we like to look at it like a music festival. Coachella, I know, like Ultra Miami, it's something I've always wanted to go to. It's like a EDM festival and stuff like that. So anyway, these big music festivals, they spend a whole year, 6 months to a year, promoting these big events before the event happens, because they have to get like 10 to 30,000 people over there, and these tickets are pretty pricey too. It's a few $100, you're plane tickets, all that. So you have a big ask. So you have to really hype up that event to keep people there. So how do you do it? Well, you start a few months before the event. You start promoting it, start talking about the DJ, you start talking about the lineup. I think the lineup's always the first thing that drops, the lineup. Then the tickets drop. Then it's all about promoting all the other little things, the food that'll be there, the drinks that'll be there, the door prizes, all these other little extra things they do to increase the perceived value of that event for that weekend, of why you need to be there, and increase that fear of missing out as well, showing off how much people have fun, like all that good stuff. So a launch is the same thing, essentially. You have this big event happening on this day. You need to spend a lot of time promoting it and talking about it to get people ready for that specific day. So for this launch strategy, what we like to do is we always like to start promoting it generally 10 to 14 days before the event. Again, it just kind of depends on how big the ask is. If we're just on a product drop, if we're doing a big sale, then it's, not a big deal. But if we're opening the doors for a whole new business, we may do this 30 days before. So, and that's also another thing too. If you drag it out too long and you're not increasing the consistent repetitiveness of fresh new creative often to keep it fun and like exciting and keeping that build up, then longer actually affects the launch strategy, because you start collecting a bunch of emails, and then what happens is they get bored on that list and lose interest. So we always recommend at least 10 days. I think 10 days is the sweet spot. Hey, in 10 days, we're dropping these new jeans that has been highly requested. And then over those next 10 days, we're collecting emails for the people that's going to be first there. And then we're also going to go ahead and hype people up with a variety of different content to get them ready for that event. So looking at this strategy, it involves a few things. One, the teasing, the hype building, and then the launch day. So the teasing, this is again where we want to start grabbing emails and SMS. So let's say you're dropping a big, let's just say, for example, it's about to be February 1st. So it's February 1st. And on Valentine's Day, we're dropping these new, sweetheart lingerie set. I'm not sure why I'm going this route anyway. But anyway, just bear with me here. We're on a women's clothing brand, and this is what we're dropping on Valentine's Day. And it's about to be February 1st. So guess what? February 1st, we want to start. One, we need to have all this planned out before February 1st in terms of the day that's dropping and all that good stuff. But two, now we need to start looking at, okay, how do we get people there? So what we want to do is we want to create like an email list, and then we also want to create a landing page. The landing page will be there to collect emails and you can do this through a landing page builder on Shopify. You can do this through ClickFunnels, whatever. You just need to build a landing page. Super, super simple. Like, I've literally did these big launches that we talked about in the beginning of this video with a completely black landing page with just white text that says opt in, here's the offer. Like, less is more when it comes down to this landing page, and make sure it loads fast. You start collecting these emails, SMS as well, as we highly recommend it. And we're shooting this to a list in Klaviyo specifically for that drop. So the 2022 Sweetheart lingerie set drop will be the list, just because that's what we're shooting for in terms of that. So what we do is we start driving traffic to this landing page in a variety of different ways. One, organic posting. Two, emailing your current email subscribers. Yes, we're not getting them to subscribe again. We're simply getting them to be added to another list. So let's say they're just on your current list right now. We're simply just emailing your existing customers. We're emailing your active subscribers, all that good stuff. And we're just getting them to sign up again to essentially go ahead and get a updated list of who's interested in this particular drop. That's all we're looking for. So we start building up that. Now, on the Facebook side, in terms of ads, we want to start looking at people purchase 180 days. Yes, we're going to email them and SMS them. And we also want to hit them with Facebook ads. And we just want to simply do a, put the complete registration or lead event on that landing page, and you do a Facebook ad driving traffic to that specific landing page. So you want to do a purchase 180 days, website visitors 180 days, social engagement 180 days, and you can actually go from like 180 to 90 to 30 to 7, and you can kind of have like a variety of those different audiences segmentations in there as well to start testing those sub segments essentially, because like your 30 days will be a lot more efficient than like your 180 days. So you're pushing a bunch of traffic to the specific landing page. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to be starting collecting emails and subscribers and all that. And basically now you have a dedicated landing page. You have also a dedicated list now of people that's currently active in this particular product set drop. Now, here's also another thing I forgot to mention is you need to make sure that you have a clear offer on the landing page and your ads and your emails and stuff like that to get people to sign up for this. So the day of the launch, the time of the launch, so February 14th at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock p.m., whatever, sign up to this VIP list, and all VIP people maybe get 10% off, or all VIP email get 1 hour early access. We will sell out. So give people a reason to sign up to this list is also really powerful. Sign up to this list, and the first 100 people, or be the first to notified, works still pretty at some level. But how can you increase on top of that be first notified? First 100 people who purchase get a free something else added to that particular order. So not necessarily a discount, but just, hey, you're purchasing a lingerie set, maybe you get a robe as well. Okay, so first 100 people get a free robe as well who purchase. Be the first notified so that way you don't miss out. So have all that planned out. So now you're getting emails, you get your landing page set up, and then you're driving a bunch of traffic to it. Now what you want to do is you want to start hyping people up. So you got these people that are clearly interested in the offer here, but you want to hype people up. So how do you hype people up? Again, so I bought a ticket for this big music fest. How am I going to stay hyped? Well, they released a lot of little promo videos from prior events of them having a lot of fun, showing off the lineup of the music fest, things like that. So hype builders could be a sneak peek. So if we're doing a lingerie set, maybe we could do a few girls wearing it, talking about how much they love it, reviews, and like really focusing and honing in on the specific uniqueness of this. A lingerie set like you've never seen before, handcrafted in Italy by the one and only designer who started Victoria's Secret, and like show a video of it being made very delicate, like things like that. So to really increase that perceived value, because again, we want to increase that perceived value as much as possible, because when value exceeds price, people buy. So you want to look at that right there. Also too, if there's anything like they're getting, so like first 100 people who purchase are gonna get this nice robe, show off the robe, show how cool it is, like increase that, again, that fear of missing out. They need to be one of those first 100 people. If you're having any other sales or deals that day, let people know. But again, I don't recommend that if you're just doing one product drop. But if you're doing a big sale and you're discounting a lot of different things, then show off that right there. Yeah, so that's definitely what you want to do. And you want to layer out those particular hype emails and ads. So there's two ways to do it. So one, email the people that's on that list, that new list you just made for the product drop. You're still emailing and SMSing the other lists just to let people know to get on this list. But then once they get on this list, they're going to get their own like specific unique hype builders, essentially, of here's like all those things I've just talked about. And then you can also too go ahead and run some Facebook ads, just retarget people that's opted into this list. Small daily budget. You can even do like a post engagement campaign, because all you're doing is targeting at one list. And again, there's nothing for them to purchase. There's nothing for them to opt in. We just want to simply get in front of them and show them content that's going to get them to purchase later. Now, 24 hours before the launch day, you can actually just 48 hours too as well. We've seen 48 hours work well. 48 hours to launch, set your alarms. The creative is very big and like simple, but it's very big and really articulates the time of the event, all that stuff. So that way people know they need to set their alarms and be there on that specific time. On launch day, this is very, very simple. There's really not much. There's turning on a few campaigns. And again, that's a whole nother video right there of like the things we do post-launch with like Facebook ads and everything like that. But basically, it's just a bunch of big budgets retargeting everyone that could possibly have seen an ad about this launch in the last 180 days, and then we just hit them hard. But again, all the work is gonna be done in this proper warming up people and getting people geared for this big event. And this, like I said, the strategy is super, super powerful. Again, it's allowed us to do $75,000 in 2 days for one brand. In fact, we actually did $50,000 in the first day of that $75,000 in 2 days. We did $50K in the first day when we went live. We did $130,000 in 24 hours for another brand. And then another brand just this past week did $103,000 in 1 hour utilizing this strategy. So super, super powerful. Highly recommend you apply this. Let me know how it works. And again, like I said, it's been more for people that already doing some decent revenue and stuff. I know you get a lot of questions. How much should you spend on building that list? And I tell everyone this: if you've never done this before, start off with just a budget you're okay with losing. So, if you're spending like $100, $200 a day on Facebook ads right now, hey, start off with $500. If you're okay with losing $500, throw $500 at building up this email list and everything like that with Facebook ads and targeting all these engaged audiences and stuff like that to get them on this list. Try it out and see how it works for you. We recently did this for a brand doing like $1,000 a day in sales, and they did $20,000 in over a weekend just by utilizing this strategy right here. So that's another brand that did that. So it's really powerful, and highly recommend you utilizing this for any time you want to launch an event, big sales weekend. So Valentine's Day sale, Valentine's Day product drop, Black Friday, we use this as well. It's a really powerful strategy, and it does amazing work. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're an e-com brand owner and you would love to basically hop on a call with me and my team, and we can kind of put together a strategy for your business, and you're making at least $50,000 a month in revenue, hop on a call with us. We'll put together a little strategy for your business of how we can help you scale to $1 million per month. We've already helped a few businesses hit 7 figures a month, 6 figures a month. We've done a lot of really cool stuff in our agency, and we can hop on a call with you, put together a strategy for you. You can take it and run with it, or you have the option to work with us if you choose. So just click the link below to book a call. And yeah, and if you're making less than $50K a month, look, stay on the channel. I'm very transparent on this channel of giving you everything you need to grow your business. I am tinkering around with the idea of dropping a course, and basically the course just being literally here's what I'm gonna say like this for people who's made it this far, because I know you guys the realest ones on the channel. I'm basically going to create a course that step by step shows off everything that we do, but it's basically the same thing I put in my YouTube videos. So you're not really going to pay for any difference in value, but you're going to pay for maybe a little bit more transparency for certain ads for certain clients that I can maybe give away a little bit better. And then also too, you're going to pay for the fact that, hey, you can spend all your time on my YouTube channel scrolling around trying to figure out what YouTube videos to watch in what order to help grow your business, or you can just pay for the convenience of the course, and the course will have step by step. Again, not really much difference in the value at all, but just more of a step-by-step guide versus more random videos in different orders. So it'll save you time in that perspective. So drop a comment below if you would like me to do that. Again, that'll be for people doing less than 50K a month, and it's definitely something I can put together for you guys. It'll literally be the same thing you're seeing now, just in a step-by-step versus trying to figure out what order to put it together. And I'll probably throw in like a little bonus of like maybe some private communication with me at some level. So yeah. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below. What is your biggest sales day ever? Was it $50,000 in a day? Was it $5,000 in a day? Hey, you might only do $100 a day in revenue and it's $5,000 a day. That's amazing. So drop that below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. My name is Nick Theriot. Talk to you guys later. Peace.